Nguyen had a much tougher semi-final against Amelie Schultz, but came through in 3 in the end. Don't forget the race to the World Tour finals. No surprise whatsoever to see An Se-young top of the tree. The Koreans lost just 1 match all year, astonishingly. Here's Suizu. It's going to be very interesting, this. Obviously, the Vietnamese is much the more experienced. Yeah, I think she said, just got to go now, sweetheart. Ling is much the more experienced of the two, but obviously Suizu is getting better and better, almost by the month. She trails 2-1, does the Japanese, but she won the last meeting. It's in the Korea Masters some while ago, actually, back in November of 2023, and won it in straight games. Years of age, as I mentioned, and that world ranking of 35 is as high as she has ever been. Just won her first senior national title. She actually won 2 international titles in March. One in Vietnam, ironically enough, considering the nationality of her opponent today. And the other one she won was in Sri Lanka. Just in one final before today. That was a Super 100 event last October in Malaysia. Had to go 3 games in the first round. Since then, really impressive. And that win yesterday over Michelle Lee, the top seed and hometown favourite, was a big one for Suizu. And her opponent, who is 6 years her senior, ranked 22 in the world. She has been a couple of spots higher a couple of years ago. Maybe you could argue she hasn't quite achieved what some thought she would in badminton, considering she won her first international title at 19. She actually played in the Southeast Asian Games at 18. Won 3 Vietnam Opens, they're all Super 100s. And she's been taken to 3 games in her last 3 matches. And just from what I saw in the semis yesterday, I'd probably make Suizu a favourite here. I always thought when I've watched Nguyen Thuy Linh that a lot of talent, sometimes she just lets her concentration waver a little bit. And in a tight game, that can be the difference. Remy Beaulieu is the umpire from Canada. Mohamed Kateb, also from the host nation, is the service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Nguyen Thuy Linh, Vietnam. Manami Suizu, Japan. Nguyen Thuy Linh to serve. Love all. Play.
So here we go, this women's singles final.
Service over. 1. Love.
She looked unbelievably confident yesterday, Suizu, against Michelle Lee. Not just the fact that she won in straight games, but her demeanour was of a player that fully
Service
expected
over.
to come through.
1.
And with
all.
something to spare as well.
Service over. 2. 1.
That's nicely done by Nguyen.
Service over. 2. All. Manami Suizu challenges.
So first challenge of this
Out.
women's singles final. Hawkeye reasonably busy. Suizu hoping the line judge made an error. Long by distance.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 3, 2, play. Service over. 3, all.
Just loves to attack, doesn't she?
4, 3. Service over. 4, all.
Too much on that again from the Vietnamese.
Service over. 5, 4.
Yeah, did that one though.
Service over. 5, all. Service over. 6-5.
Well, she made a few of these kind of errors yesterday.
7-5.
Nguyen Thuy Linh kind of scrambled across the line, I think she'd admit, rather than charged over it against Schultz. Don't think she can afford to make as many mistakes today against the Japanese. That's wide.
Service over. 6-7.
Certainly has a maturity beyond her 21 years, Suizu. For all the shots. Oh, that is a stunning shot.
10-6.
Minuscule margin for error on that. Never saw it coming, the Vietnamese. Well, it's a great start for the Japanese, 11-6 at the mid-game interval. And at the moment, looking much the better player.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 6, play.
On the line.
12-6. 13-6.
Hasn't been a match of lengthy exchanges, and that's mainly because of the way that Suizu's been using the shuttle around the court and pressurising Nguyen almost non-stop. Pity, because the previous shot was phenomenal. That was easier. She got it all wrong.
7-13.
Careless from Nguyen. Can't afford to do that.
Service
Scoreboard
over.
the way it is.
14-7.
The net stayed in play.
Service over. 8-14. Service over. 15-8.
Well, she's outlasting her in most of the rallies at the moment, Suizu. Yet another mistake.
Manami Suizu challenges called in.
Well, there's a challenge here. It was called in, I think. Good call.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenge remaining. Service over. 9-15. Play.
That was the second challenge that she's used, Suizu, unsuccessfully in this game, so no more challenges available to her. That's the wrong side.
10-15.
Well, is this the start of a fight back? Pity from her point of view, because that was half an opportunity.
11.
Would have put a little bit more pressure on Suizu, but as it is, he's got to A handy 5-point lead.
Seventeen, 11.
Love to see the stats in terms of the
11.
18 points that Suizu's got. How many have been winners? How many have been errors by that woman? And I think there'll be quite a lot in the second category. Just 3 points away now from this first game. Oh, yes. She's really enjoying herself out there.
19, 11.
It was a little short from the Japanese.
Service over. 12, 19.
Right into her hitting arc. Another clean shot from Suizu, and it earns her 8 game points.
20, game point 12.
Really crisply struck. That is beautiful. And it was a superb opening game
First game won by
from Manami Suizu.
21-12.
Not just the score, 21-12, but the substance of it, the way she played. She's in charge here.
Seconds, 20 seconds. Second game, love all, play.
Well, I think more of the same would have been the message from Suizu's coach. Dominated that first game. It's the woman ranked 13 spots higher than her. A couple of good pickups there. That's one of the more confident points that Nguyen's played in the match.
Service over, 1, love. Love.
Well, the start she wanted. Just to ask a few questions of the Japanese. That first game, by the way, just over a quarter of an hour.
1-3.
Well, that's just really wasteful and must be so frustrating
2-3.
for Nguyen Thuy Linh. Just an absolute gift of a point to Suizu. Great length again. Not the tallest, the Vietnamese, 5'4". Suizu is just an inch taller, but floated that perfectly over the Vietnamese's head. Just got the frame of the racket to it, that's all she could do. Excellent shot. Needed something like that after 2 or 3 errors.
Service over, 4-all.
Well, she pulled off that shot moments ago, but not that time.
5-4.
So from 3-love up, the Vietnamese finds herself behind at 5-4.
Service over. 5-all. Service over. 6-5. Manami, follow.
Oh, that's a wonderful shot. A few more of those would help the cause, that's for sure.
6-all. Service over. 7-6.
Another wayward one from Nguyen.
8-6.
Great shot from Suizu, and she follows up as well. That's superb play.
9-6.
She is a serious talent. Unexpected
Service
error
over.
from the Japanese.
7-10.
That's a good pick-up from Nguyen. Crowd moaned because that looked like it was going out. Suizu played it. Not got enough depth on that. And an easy kill for the Vietnamese.
8-10.
That's nicely done, and she's got a 3-point lead
11-8
at the mid-game break. And if she keeps on playing like this, Suizu, surely that first Super 300 title is going to be hers in about 10 minutes' time.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Coach, thank you. Players on court. Thank you. Yes, we did. Yes. 11-8. Yes. Eleven, 8, play.
Oh, that might have gone out, surely. That's why the crowd were murmuring. But it doesn't matter in the end, but a couple of times
12,
I think Suizu's
8.
radar's been off a little bit. I think one of those shots from Nguyen was going to go wide of the tram lines, the doubles lines.
Service over. 9-12. Service over. 13-9.
Just can't get a foothold in this match, can she? Nguyen Thuy Linh at the moment. Hasn't had since the start, in all honesty. And we've been playing for 34 minutes. Might not be playing for that much longer at this rate.
$15-9.
Just too much angle on that.
Service over. 10-15. Service over. 16-10.
Well as Suizu has played, she's certainly been given a helping hand by Nguyen. So many mistakes. Excellent again. And just 4 points away now from the first Super 300 title.
10. $18-10.
Challenge here from
Manami Suizu,
the Japanese. That was called good.
In.
Bang on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Don't think it's going to be enough, though.
One challenge remaining.
Score line as
over.
it is.
11-18. Play. Service over. 19-11.
So another weak one for a win. Looks like she's given up the ghost here. Championship points
20
for the 21-year-old, 9 of them.
Service over. 12-20. $13-20. $14-20.
Well, she is some talent. Manami Suizu, just 21, and she's completely dominated the Vietnamese and won in only 40 minutes here in hugely impressive fashion. 21-14 in that second game, and Nguyen Thuy Linh there just didn't really get a blow in at any stage of that match. Blitzed off the court by a player who surely is going to climb way, way higher than her current world ranking of 35. (21-12), 21-14, and as you see, only 40 minutes on court. Presentation party in place ahead of this women's singles medal ceremony. Still looking for a Super 300 on her CV. And for second place, she will pick up $9,120 US, and also a very handy 5,950 ranking points as well. Been superb all week, really appreciated by this crowd. First Super 300 title for a woman who's still just 21. So as well as the medal and of course the moose, she will pick up $18,000 US for winning the singles, and 7,000 ranking points, and that ranking of 35 is only going one way, and probably very quickly. So we say congratulations again to the Japanese, and we have one more final to show you, and surely the story of the week. Victor Lai, a 20-year-old qualifier, ranked 72 in the world, finds himself in the final of his home event against the world number 12, Kenta Nishimoto. That's next. Well, a very warm welcome back to Markham for our final of the day, and it's the men's singles. Kenta Nishimoto, seeded 3 here against the qualifier Victor Lai. And what a story this is. There's the men's singles draw. Lai coming through yesterday amazingly against another world top 10 player, Kodai Naroka, in 3 games. And Nishimoto, a brilliant match actually against Kidambi Srikanth. One final mention for the HSBC World Tour Finals. The race is on. The top 8 will make it. No more than 3 from any one nation.